Welcome to Behind the Lines, coming to you from the socialist, Marxist lines of Washington State. It's a crazy liberal petri dish for the rest of the country, folks. Stay up to date with all the great news right here. So, if what we saw yesterday on the stock market doesn't convince you that the stock market's completely manipulated, I don't know what's going to. Talking about what happened yesterday with GameStop and AMC and a couple other little companies that some Wall Street hedge funds had shorted and were trying to basically destroy and make as much money as possible off of. And this happens all the time. But of course, nobody ever really says anything about it. The reason this made news, yesterday is because these companies are popular with a lot of just regular people, regular investors, and they decided they weren't going to let these hedge funds take these companies down. And it started pretty much on Reddit. There was a thread that was telling people they should, buy these stocks and hold on to them so that they couldn't be shorted. There was also a thread on Discord. Both those threads have been shut down today, as of today. Discord claimed that they shut it down because of hate speech. People, the general public is sick of this crap and sick of these super rich people having their way with the stock market and deciding, everything for the rest of us. And a lot of these Reddit traders used Robinhood to pump up GameStop yesterday, 900% at one point. And Robinhood has banned trading of GameStop shares, as well as several other companies that were being pumped up by traders yesterday. But it's sad, really, that these apps are going along with this and preventing people. A lot of normal investors yesterday made a lot of money, and these two big hedge funds took a big hit, and one may be out of business. But that's the risk that we all take being in the stock market. And look how many people lost everything in 2008 with the housing crash and all that. And did any of those people that pumped up the housing market get in trouble? No. Did anything happen to them? No. They were all bailed out by the government, all allowed to continue business as usual. Everything is pretty much back the way it was then. And it's like, where does it end? When does the government step in and tell these big Wall Street companies that enough is enough and we're not going to tolerate this manipulation, and only the rich people are allowed to get richer, and the rest of us who are trying to invest and play the same game they play, when we wise up and start doing that, then it's time to change the rules, time to shut it down. We can't allow that to happen. Discord, in a statement provided to the press and social media, said that the server has been on our trust and safety team's radar for some time due to occasional content that violates our community guidelines, including hate speech, glorifying violence, and spreading misinformation. Over the past few months, we've issued multiple warnings to the server admin. The statement goes on to specifically clarify that the move was not due to financial fraud related to GameStop or other stocks. Discord welcomes a broad variety of personal finance discussions, from investment clubs and day traders to college students and professional financial advisors. Really? I mean, are you seriously kidding me? Like, people can't see this for what it is? It was shut down because the big money hawks on the market were getting hammered. Were getting their asses handed to them yesterday. And we just can't allow that to happen, can we? I wonder how much money those investment firms gave to Robinhood and Discord and Reddit to shut it all down, to stop it. Because that was going on. There were phone calls and panic and all these rich people whining and crying that they're losing money. Well, welcome to the world for the rest of us, right? Thursday morning, Robinhood announced that they had halted trading on GameStop shares as well as for several other companies because of market volatility. Who is it for them to decide? If you want to invest your money, that's your choice. We don't need Robinhood or anybody else telling us they're going to stop us from trading because of market volatility. Volatile for who? The Robinhood users were making money, not losing it. So why are you stopping them from making money? Because the wrong people are making money and the wrong people are losing money, right? So all these apps that we're using to purchase stocks, Robinhood, Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade also did this, but they raised their margin requirements, which effectively prohibits new and casual users of the app from making trades by requiring users have a certain amount of money in their brokerage account to participate in trading. Wasn't this the whole point of having, especially Robinhood, to have this app so that people who didn't really have money could get on there and make some trades and work their way into the market and make some money without having to have a bunch of money in the first place? And Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade raised their margin requirements for certain stocks, including GameStop, on Tuesday. This is pathetic and terrible, and the government should be stepping in on behalf of traders, the normal traders who are using these apps, and do something for us. I mean, come on. You can't just let... This is right in our face, slap in our face, that we're just not going to be allowed to do the same thing that these large hedge fund companies do and stock market companies do. Could it be any more unfair and blatant? Robinhood and Interactive Brokers also said that in some cases, investors will only be able to sell their positions and not open new ones. Again, this is complete manipulation. They're telling you what you can and can't do with your money, how you can invest it, and it's not because they're concerned about you losing money. Not about you, the Robinhood user. The government needs to step in and make this fair for everyone. And the only thing I've seen online today is the government talking about looking at these Reddit threads and Discord threads as possible insider trading, or otherwise saying that there's nothing they can do about it. Why are they looking at us? Why aren't they looking at these Wall Street investors, these big-wig idiots who have been manipulating the market for years, and it's really come to light now in the last couple days? I certainly hope we don't let this go. This needs to stay at the forefront. This needs to be pounded down until something is done about it, till the government, till our representatives, till the Democrats who now control everything, who are all about the people, right? All about fairness and equity. Well, where is the fairness and equity in this? Why isn't somebody taking up this torch and doing something about it? This is one way that the small guy could make some money, and we're being, held back and stopped here too. And the only people that could do something about this is the government. They're going to have to step in and tell these hedge funds and these, Wall Street idiots that they're going to have to play by the same rules that everybody else does. That enough is enough. We can't let this go. This should be something that people really keep hammering home until there's some movement. You should contact your representatives and tell them how angry this makes you, especially if you're an investor. It's not fair. And we're all about fairness and equity these days, right? So we need to make it fair and equitable across the board. These big businesses and corporations have got to be put in their place. Anyway, folks, I hope you do some research on this. I hope you contact your representatives and let them know what you think about this, because they're the ones who can do something about it. We're just at the mercy of all these tech companies and corporations that have the money to outspend us and get whatever they want. Anyway, hope you have a great day and be safe out there.